it is in the mid lane, but probably not going to do that.
No, I mentioned it before. It's almost certainly going to be the Jarvan top.
So lineups only got nicely for both teams, but I feel like maybe the Nomicon.
Yeah, absolutely, double Merlin Nomicon, very likely between these mid laners.
That ult there, Lamb could be in trouble. Last ball does land. The flash comes through, and Vici. That one auto attack was not enough to kill the Nami.
First dragon.
Yeah, Dandy was spotted top. I have to assume the ult is actually coming through for Xerath. Going to try and poke down mlxg, but he's going to be safe there. Nami for a bit of heals. Xerath's going to come in. Can he steal it? No, not quite enough. The teleport actually coming in. Vici and Mata going on to mlxg. Woosh has to be careful. That's an amazing equalizer, but the rocket jump going to get him out. mlxg, though, not so lucky, gets taken out by Sivir.
The zoning equalizer there was wonderful from Carry. It's why you never want to fight against Rumble, and there's chokes right there. We also see another exit kill coming out for Dandy here. That's damage right there to get on top of that 80 carry, so he needs that early magic resist.
Dandy popping in there with the ultimate from Xerath as well. Can he dodge the last bot? It's not enough damage. The tier 2 turret shield actually helping out there. And burst for Assassin have come through as far as AP damage goes, so there'll be a much bigger threat here. So Tong, actually, that's a beautiful stun, and now Dandy going to come in as well. Actually might turn it around. That's going to force the flash out from Assassin. Can't dodge, does dodge the last bullet. Never mind. Dandy going in, does pop his ultimate, snowballs as well. That's an amazing ult though from Lissandra to save herself. But Tong's on there with the W and cleans out Assassin's Lissandra.
Yeah, Dandy Sauna's in on that Yeti, and they do pick up the kill here. And mlxg's in trouble.
That's a ridiculous amount of damage. mlxg forced off his own tier 2 turret. They're way easier as well. So forget about Blood Bowl not being maybe at his best here. Is Woosh actually going to go in? Vici forced a flash and pops his ulti. Looks like Sky's in the back though. He's teleported down here. Now the tidal wave is going to roll in. Vici in trouble. The port coming through from the top as well. Sky actually going to go back in onto Vici. A bit awkward from Mata, but they do get that first kill. Now Woosh getting chased up by Carry. A good bubble there into Janna, but it's not enough. And now Nami forced to run away. The smite came in there from mlxg to try and save Nami. Almost gets the Q there from Hetong, but it's not enough. Carry, though, will get the double for Rumble. In fact, mlxg might be chasing down as well. Has to be careful, though, but he'll get back to the safety of his mending wave.
Really elongated fight right there, but the flash from Carry on the bubble was wonderful to pick up the second kill right there.
Anywhere near this powered-up Vici lineup in the mid-game, and Carry champions here. I mean, Tristana does need to power up, but Lee Sin, Jarvan, and Lissandra all have really strong quick. That's a good kick back onto the facility. He flashes out, though. mlxg just gets eaten there by Rumble's damage. The tidal wave in a little late, and Danny just speeding in with On the Hunt. We'll throw some snowballs out under the tier 2.
Yeah.
Despite, a relatively low-score game, you might say, especially for the LPL, they're almost 10,000 gold ahead here. Lamb's just going to get eaten there by Carry. Flashes right in his face and smacks him with the overheated rocket.
And that pastry time is... We've seen Vici have excellent game performances, but match performances over the 2 games. Second rotation, I think they were really surprised to see that there. It's opened up a lot of potential, and it looks like the fight's coming, though.
And Vici just spell shields that tidal wave off to Assassin in trouble now as well. Almost gets taken up by the Xerath ulti. Sky forced out as well. Carry does pop the equalizer. He's going to go in with the flame shield of Vici now onto Lame. He's forced to flash out as well. And Dandy, he wants to go in, but doesn't quite do it. Vici forced him off a turret, and that might just break the base. As well, Dandy just going to throw a snowball into which say, get out of my face, as we take your inhibitor turret there as well. Around this Baron. They'll camp a brush if they need to. They're not wasting any time. Hetong even just going to unleash the ulti for a bit of poke. Hits, I think, no one. Maybe even checking for vision of Vici onto Baron.
There's not many times when you can say this, but I believe Carry's overheated flame spinner might be doing more damage than the equalizer in a team fight here, just because of how much AP is stacked.
Oh, Assassin going in, late in! He's stolen the Baron. The equalizer goes down though. Mata will actually fall there to Tristana. Now Assassin moving in as well. Dodges the Q there. Vici just flashes in forward, but he's getting dumped there by the Cataclysm. Does actually take out Liz, but goes down to Jarvan, and King might have found a way back into this game.
Unbelievable steal coming out right there. You have to question Dandy's smite. He had abilities to use Consume and Smite right there. The gap between those abilities was not acceptable, and that is stolen away. And we've seen how many times so far in the LPL that this reset button of picking up a counter Baron can do to the enemy team.
His second dragon going to go over to King as well. We may have thought it was over Vici.
But pushing this one should be more global gold in the pocket. The idea of the perfect game is well and truly out the window right here, Pastry Time.
Yeah, we simply instead have a game here as Vici still ahead, going to go in onto Assassin. He gets eaten there by Carry plus Xerath. Now Woosh in a whole host of trouble as well. Forced to jump out here. Dandy going to move in. Sky going to get slowed. Dandy with a good flash. Snowball. Vici going to chase him for the damage, and Woosh cannot get out of that as Vici takes that. That's 2-0 Vici.
A heroic equalizer coming out, doing so much burst damage that Assassin dies with his ultimate up. He, of course, has 5 seconds of stasis he could have used. Couldn't. He falls, and you have to think the game's going to end right here.
Yeah, Vici with the Blood Bowl. Nunu may be good after all. He's going to take out some structures. Still 3 members left for King. They'll fight back here as Lamb just gets eaten by the Rumble damage. Flame Spitter will turn him to a crisp. Vici gets kicked back. That's not a bad start. Dandy, though, with a good op. Mata going to kick them out of the absolute zero as well. And Vici look like they can close out the game for here. mlxg would have to make many miracles happen in a row. Instead, he just goes down. That's maybe the ace coming to Assassin. Doesn't really want to be a part of this. And Vici are going to take out the next and take their first first game.
You almost never see this sort of snowball coming out of a Rumble, but he's doing so much damage with the Flames, but they finish off the game right there. The vision